Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book which I read recently, which is Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. Now I'm going to start off with a basic synopsis of the book. Keeper of the Lost Cities is a middle grade fantasy series or a book revolving around our main character, Sophie Foster. Now Sophie here is a 12-year-old living in San Diego, and she is a prodigy. As I said, she's 12 and currently she is in senior year of high school, which I believe is 12th grade. The book starts off with her and her class at a museum for a field trip, which, funny enough, is how we start off with Percy Jackson and the Olympians. That's how that book starts as well. Now, she's a prodigy, right? That's it. Of course not. This is a middle grade fantasy series. What did you expect? She is also a telepath. So basically, when she was 5, she had an accident. She fell and hit her head, and it was a very bad situation. She woke up and started hearing voices. So for the past 7 years, she's hearing people's thoughts, and as cool as it sounds, it's not, because you don't want to hear some people's thoughts. Or just basically imagine you're in a crowded room and how chaotic that will sound. So that's Sophie's situation. Now back to where we were. She is at this museum and she sees this guy reading a newspaper with her picture on it. As I said, she is a prodigy, and sometimes the local newspapers tend to write articles on her because of that reason. And now this guy walks over to her and he asks her if the person on the paper is it her or not, and they have this conversation. Now, to Sophie's surprise, she finds out that he is also a telepath, and she freaks out. A lot of things happen, and after a quick visit to Shangri-La, which is a fictional city from another book, she finds out that she, along with Fitz, is an elf. Now here's the weird part. She has brown eyes, and as simple as it sounds, elves they tend to have blue eyes. And might I say, blue is one of the rarest colors to make, because it is one of the primary colors and you can't just get it. And there are not that many shades of blue compared to others, but you're gonna learn every single shade there is in this series. And basically, she has brown eyes, which is not supposed to happen, but they're pretty sure that she's an elf. But there's another drawback, because she's pretty sure that she, was born through her human mother. But elves don't work the same way wizards work in Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, you can be a wizard or a witch with parents who themselves are no magic, or you can have like one parent who's a witch or a wizard and the other who doesn't have magic in them. But for elves, there are different species, and you can't just be born with elven powers. And so she moves into the lost cities, where the elves or any other magical creatures reside. And she has these guardian parents now, named Greedy and Adeline, who are like her foster parents but not. She enrolls in Foxfire. And a little bit about the elven world. Here, the people don't rank each other on the basis of wealth, etc. They rank each other on the abilities. The rarer the ability, the higher your status is, such as if you're something like a mesmer who can control what others can do, or if you're like a vanisher. The lowest people in society are the ones who have no talents or the talentless. And here's the other question, the other mystery, is how did Sophie manage to manifest an ability, a talent, at the young age of 5? Because elves tend to manifest at 13, 14, but she manifested at such a young age. A few months after living in the lost cities, she finds out that she knows a few secrets or some knowledge that she's not supposed to know, and no one knows where she attained them. They're buried in her memory somewhere, and this is a new mystery on how she has these pieces of knowledge or these secrets buried in her memory, because she herself doesn't know what she knows. And that is one of the main mysteries of this book. And there are some people out there, some rebels, who are trying to control her, and it's her fight against them, and it's really cool. Now, this is just bits and pieces of the mystery in this book, and there's so much more. Now, for my favorite parts in this book, I love the friends group, which they have, the little friends group at Foxfire. Some of my favorite characters was probably Dex. Dex was an instant favorite of mine, and I also liked Bianca and her kind of character arc. And I know that they're going to be having a lot more development throughout the series, and I'm looking forward to it. And also, Shannon's writing. Shannon's writing is one of my other favorite things about this book. I feel like this writing is a perfect blend of Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. It has some deep, mysterious aspects of Harry Potter and the funny humorness of Percy Jackson. And I feel like it's like a perfect blend. And also, it is quite same, these three books, because they have the same writing style, which is the hero's journey. But nonetheless, I feel like I just like this writing a lot more. Now, the series itself, it's quite long and complex, and it doesn't have a routine timing, such as in Harry Potter, the book takes place during the school year, and for Percy Jackson, it takes place during the summer or the winter break. This, I know for a fact that it doesn't work like that, but it's also really cool in that way. It's not that routine thing which you get kind of bored of. And we're currently on book 8.5. So there is Exile, Everblaze, Never Seen, Lodestar, Nightfall, Flashback, and Legacy. Quite confusing. I don't know what some of these terms mean, but some of them I do. And I've not yet read the second book, but I'm planning on reading it pretty soon. And then there is 8.5 called Unlocked, which I wasn't quite sure what it was until a few days ago. And basically, it's like a novella, and it's just extra stuff which you can't really include in the actual novel. The ninth book, however, is coming this November, and it's called Stellar Loon. And also, there is a movie adaptation which was announced a few months ago, so there's that. And the book, I'm so hooked to it, and the mystery, and I would totally recommend it. It's already a solid 4.5 for me, but I can't really rate it. I haven't finished the series yet, so I don't know where I would put this in the series, rank it. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.